Alright, I think we need to talk about Roblox Brainrot. For example, on this homepage you see right here, survive lava for brainrot, jump for brainrots, steal from brainrots, 1+ speed escape for brainrots, steal a brainrot, escape tsunami for brainrots, dive for brainrots. You guys see the problem here? Roblox is becoming less of an imagination platform and more of how can we take the lamest TikTok trend and put it on a video game. The most popular one we all know is steal a brainrot, but if we go in this game, you'll see a bunch of people already here. How many people? Alright, not as many as I thought, but this game is still huge. This thing has so many players at once and people are willing to leave the game over losing a brainrot. And of course, they have a bunch of different monetization tactics, like a rose base, literally just making a base colored with roses, 800 Robux. People will do anything just to get a brainrot. There's this game where you have to survive lava for brainrot, as I showed in the intro of the video. It's the same idea, but it's different in terms of, but this is the same exact idea. This is literally the same exact game as the ones we just played. No, I'm not joining the event. I'm not joining any events this game has. Everything here is Italian and brainrot. You don't see these things anywhere else on the internet except for TikTok and maybe Instagram, not Twitter or YouTube Shorts. I never see this on YouTube Shorts. The only time I ever see it on YouTube Shorts is when somebody re-uploads a TikTok video. This is jump for brainrots, which as it says, you have to take time to actually get higher jumps. I'm guessing you do that by stealing brainrots from over here and then taking back to your base. Yeah, it's exactly what you're supposed to do. But this isn't any different. The only difference is that this is jumping and it elevates higher like a mountain. But how is this any different from dive for brainrots, going in the ocean? This is just jumping, but going down. So swimming. But how is this any different from the other ones that we just played? And it gets worse. Treecraft, somebody who's known for popularizing a lot of brainrot games on Roblox, just released a game called Sale for Brainrots under the studio title Tommy Tides. In the thumbnail, it has the 6-7 thing, which again, 6-7 is not a real thing. His reasoning for this is it's not fully released yet, just a soft launch at the moment. Things are looking really good though. Stats and feedback so far look incredible. Maybe it's because it's a brainrot game which has the most amount of players right now. I started this Roblox development group. My money funding it and my decision shaping it. We actually have 2 games in development. I really hope the next one is not a brainrot game. This is a passion game that will cost over $100,000 to make. So the game serves as a great way to raise funds for that and other things. You'll be shocked how much these games cost to make. How much could it possibly cost to do something that has already been done by a bunch of different studios with possibly way lower budgets? I know brainrot isn't Twitter's cup of tea, but I think the game is really good. No, you don't. Why are you lying? There's no way you actually think this game is good. I understand that you said that you made over $1 million, even possibly over $2 million from that Steal a Brainrot game, but there's no chance you actually enjoy this. I play Roblox on a regular basis because I need to make videos, so this is a bit ridiculous. There's an entire discussion on to be had of why these games do well in Roblox. It's not what many people think. I plan on doing a video about it soon. Well, guys, that's what I'm doing. Treecraft, this doesn't work. There's a lot of different games on Roblox that do work. Unfortunately, brainrot is the thing that's going on right now. I'm not going to say that it hasn't been like that for a long time already. This is just the current iteration of a 20-year-long trend that has been going on Roblox for many, many years. I guarantee that if brainrot did exist back in like 20 years ago, Roblox would still be full of it, but then it would have died off really quickly. It's just like with games like Adopt Me and that fishing game. Not this game, not Fish It. Each type of these games die off in a relatively short amount of time. Jailbreak only lasted what, like 3 or 4 years. Adopt Me, it's not as popular as it was. I understand it has almost 300,000, but not as many people talk about it on the internet. Even these fun with friends voice chat games, these ones are not as popular as this brainrot thing. But brainrot will eventually die off, and then Roblox will need to figure out a new type of engagement. Even Rivals, Forsaken's gonna die soon. The Skibbity Toilet thing, I never got into that and I don't want to get into it. There's a lot of different games that they work for like a little bit. Even Beast Swarm Simulator. Beast Swarm Simulator was a thing already for like 4 years in advance, and then 2 years ago it got really popular for some reason, but then it died off. Blade Ball was popular for a little bit of time. Blox Fruits was popular for a little bit of time, but these games don't last. We need to find something else that works. I suppose that people start a trend where only good looking games that look good and feel good to play become a new thing. Because yes, it will cost more, but at the same amount of money that you put into a Brainrot game, you could probably do the same thing for a game like Aftermath, which I've never played, but I suppose is really good. You could do it. It's just you guys would rather have something that works commercially at the start. But the issue is, just like with major labels and releasing only the type of songs that have proven to work in the past, the things that have actually been proven to work is not radio-friendly singles. Radio-friendly singles only work for a certain amount of time, but just like a lot of big artists that are coming up nowadays, they don't make radio-friendly songs. They make experimental, not advertiser-friendly songs, and guess what? Those songs are the ones that you see going 2 billion streams. All I'm trying to say is that Brainrot will not last. It's only temporary. It only feels like a lot right now because it is a lot, but over time it's going to switch. It won't be like this forever. That's all I really wanted to say on this topic. If you guys want to subscribe, and see you guys later.